Alright, so what is good, everybody on YouTube? This is, of course, your boy B, Bullet RC, coming at you guys again with yet another. And listen, man, the weekend is almost over, so you know what time it is. It's time to get into this week's Heat or Hype, where we get into the latest sneaker releases, sneaker rumors, or anything I want to talk about in the sneaker or streetwear world. That is what we do here today. And remember, if I don't talk about a shoe, either I forgot about it, didn't edit it in, or was just that basura. That I did not want to expose y'all to it, but this week a lot of y'all chimed in. I got a ton of ads on Instagram, a ton of mentions on Twitter, and this week's Basuda, some of y'all, I don't know if you're ready, but this is definitely the people's choice Basuda of the week. And of course, well, I'm still going to expose you to it. And real quick before we get started, I just wanted to say, yo, big salutes and big shouts out to anyone that copped anything off the Blood in the Water drop. Some stuff has already started to sell out, so if you were looking at it kind of on the fence, just saying, some stuff has already started to sell out. Don't wait too long, but yo, salutes. And y'all kind of already see the fit, you know, blam, thrift flannel, and the Travs in the back. Anyways, man, we got a ton of stuff to get into this week, so I don't want to waste any more time. Make sure you drop a like on this vid, and let's get into this week's Heat or Hype. First up for this week, we have a update. We finally have a release date for these skeleton Air Force Ones. We talked about these maybe 2 months ago when this original leaked image came out, and it seems that now they are dropping on October 28th. Now the retail for these should be $130, and again, this is still a solidified cop for me. I don't have any of the other skeleton Halloween Air Force Ones other than the Shibuya joints that I got back there. But listen, I am definitely going to be looking to add these to the stacks, to the collection. October 28th is the date. As far as how limited they're going to be, I have no idea. It'll probably be similar to the other ones Nike sneakers release, you know, the regular shit. Now another Halloween drop we got from Nike that we have not talked about before is this brand new like slime pair of Air Max 97s. You got the purple, you got the black, and then you have that kind of glow in the dark slime. And yes, that slime on the side does glow in the dark. And I'm pretty sure this shoe has some reflective accents as well. For me, this one, you know, it's not a bad shoe, I get it, but for me, this one wouldn't be a cop. Even though the Air Force One is super loud being all over orange, I can see myself wearing that orange skeleton joint way more than this black and ooze green, slime green joint. But I cannot knock them. Now, as far as your release date on this one, we do not have it yet, but I'm pretty sure we can confidently say sometime in October these will be dropping. So as far as Nike Halloween, we got the Air Force One skeleton, we have these 97s, we got the Freddy Krueger 95s, the Blazer Mid, and a Nike Air Trainer 3. So 5 Halloween releases or Halloween theme releases coming from Nike so far. Up next, we got a quick release reminder. The Nike Kobe 5 Pro Tro 5 rings, the blue and yellow pair, is dropping on September 30th. And again, like I always say with these Kobe 5 Pro Tros, you got people going for them for the toe and some going for them for the dough. So good luck if you are going for them, more than likely for the toe. Other than that, there's not really a lot to go off of. We did get official photos, as you guys can see right here, and it's another Kobe 5. It's definitely a clean colorway, but these Kobe releases have been treacherous, and this one ain't gonna be no different. This week, we also got a release date for this Off-White and Nike Rubber Dunk. Now, all 3 of these colorways are gonna be dropping on October the 1st. In my opinion, I'm still not really feeling the shoe. Now, do I think the resale is gonna be crazy on these? I'm not too sure. It seems like people are kind of coming around to this shoe. I'm seeing a lot higher ratings for this shoe right now than there were in the beginning. So if you want the shoe, definitely try to get it for retail. Don't play the game with this one, because who knows? Even though I'm not a big fan of them, I still think they look like some Hot Wheels sneakers or some shit like that. That does not mean that people are not going to be trying to crack your head wide open for them. Now, if I had to rate all 3 colorways from 1 to 3, I say the best is probably the black and vault. Second best being that University Gold, and last up being that like white, baby blue, and gum bottom pair. But if you do actually want this shoe for the toe, good luck. October 1st is the date, and $190 is the price. Next up, we finally got our first look at the actual shoe, this Air Jordan 1 High in Vault and like University Gold colorway. You guys can see them right here. These are supposed to be dropping next year, January 9th, for that still regular retail of $170. And from seeing, you know, the actual shoe right here, I'm not the biggest fan. I'm really not sweating this colorway. Is it the worst colorway that could be put on the one? Of course not. It's not doing too much. It's white with a little bit of yellow, Vol green, and the black on the upper. Either way, when you're dealing with an Air Jordan 1, it's really hard to mess that up. To mess up an Air Jordan 1 is a task. That is an accomplishment. Because even trash colorways of ones sell out. Am I personally pressed for this colorway? No. There's a lot of other heat coming out next year, and this one, it's just another decent Air Jordan 1. But we did finally get those leaked photos, so Blam, here you go. What do you guys think about them after actually seeing the shoe? The next one we got is going to be for small feet gang only, and that is the violet or pair of Air Jordan 3s. These are supposed to be dropping next year in 2021, and as of right now, all we got are these mock-ups. And again, you know, it's a 3, it's white with a cement print, the elephant print. I mean, you can't really mess this one up. Now, these just popped up, so we just got the mock-ups, and again, it's for small feet gang, so y'all chime in, let me know down below, would this be something that y'all cop? This week, we also got a look at this brand new Concepts and Nike SB Dunk High collab, and this is based on a mallard duck. It's just called the Duck SB. And I'm pretty sure there was another SB based off of a duck that was like green, black, and white with like polka dots on it. I can't remember the name, but I'll put a picture up here somewhere. Now, as far as the actual SB goes, I feel like the colorway is clean. It definitely matches the duck for sure. And even some of the closer up photos where you can actually see the mixture of materials, it looks pretty good. Now, as far as a release date, we do not have one yet, but it has been speculated that they're going to drop sometime this month or next month in October. Now, we have learned that if there's an SB dropping with a good to decent colorway, especially a collab, y'all know what it's gonna do. So good luck if you are going for this pair. Honestly, I think I'm actually gonna try for these. Y'all know SBs have a lot of crazy colorways, but this one is just a weird concept to be based off of a duck, but hey, they look good. So I'm definitely gonna be going for these, but since it is an SB, I'm assuming it's gonna be a Concepts release, then maybe a Nike sneakers release, and of course, your local skate shops hopefully will have some pairs. Last week, you guys know that we talked about that mismatched Nike Air Yeezy 2 sample that just kind of popped up out of nowhere. And this week we have another sample. Now this time it is a khaki and denim pair of Air Jordan 3s. And I believe these samples were made about 6 to 7 years ago. And this is the first time we're actually seeing photos of it. And I guess these days now it's pretty regular to see a pair of denim or khaki colored pair of 3s or 4s, but these two in particular, I mean, the quality on these looks different. Obviously it's a sample, but they just look really well done. And if I had to pick one, I'm going for that khaki colorway. That khaki, that suede on the upper, them is clean. Unfortunately, as far as these ever come into production or being made, let's just put it this way, this is a sample that took 6 to 7 years just to see, just to pop up on the internet. So as far as these getting made, you know, who knows? But if someone from JB is watching, hey, them khakis, I mean, why not? But again, these were just some samples that popped up, so let's hop into the next one. The next bit of news should be some good news for those Reebok question mid collectors out there, or anyone that was looking for the yellow toe question mids, which are these joints right here. Now, earlier this year, this shoe was supposed to drop, but due to the unfortunate events, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about, this shoe was kind of postponed. It was delayed indefinitely, but it does seem that they are going to be dropping in November of this year. Now, I have not seen this confirmed from Reebok themselves. This is just the news that is coming around, but hopefully they do drop, because when I posted these, a lot of y'all was like, yo, these are dope. I really want a pair. So November should be when they drop. So for right now, that's all I'm going to say about it. If we do get confirmation from Reebok or Shoe Palace about this shoe dropping, I will let y'all know. This week, we also got confirmation from JB on 12 new pairs of Jordans that are going to be dropping this holiday season, and I got them right here. I'm gonna just go ahead and put the picture big right now. So we have the mocha ones, the gold ones, the Code JPs, the lucky greens, the core purples, the Sashiko fire red, what the Air Jordan 5, this brand new burgundy 8 that we did not see before. We also have the core purple 12s, the reverse flu game 12s, as well as the hyper royal 13. So 12 new pairs of Jordans on the way. Now, I already know, if you've been watching Heater Hypes, you already know that all this stuff is coming out because we already covered it. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time here because we have already seen all this. You already know we covered this shit on the Heater Hype. We got it. Now, the two shoes I am going to talk about is the Sashiko Air Jordan 4 as well as this burgundy Air Jordan 8. The burgundy Air Jordan 8, I believe that is a woman's release, and that shoe will be dropping sometime in November. It's an all over white and burgundy Air Jordan 8. The colorway is not that great, and the 8 is not the most popular Jordan model out there, and I would not be surprised to see this particular pair sit. And then we hop over into the Sashiko Air Jordan 4s, and I do not believe that these are going to be dropping in the US. I believe it's going to be more of an Asia kind of release. So that definitely kind of sucks because, you know, I was looking at more and more, and I'm digging them more and more. Really reminds me of the Community Garden Dunk. So yeah, JB Holiday Season 2020. Y'all see it. Jumping back into some Nike Dunk news, we also got a look at this brand new Slam Jam and Nike Dunk High. Now there's going to be two colorways. That light gray colorway is going to be dropping on October 3rd, as well as the black one, which is going to be dropping on October the 30th. The light gray pair, although I do like that one, I feel like that is just a dust dirt magnet. The uppers on those look to be like a suede, like that light gray suede and white. And that's just asking, bro. That's just asking to get dirty. And then you have the black pair, which has like kind of like this see-through sole. The swoosh is like this molded plastic that goes all the way around the heel of the shoe. And again, that light gray especially just looks like a futuristic version of the Nike Dunk High. As far as a Nike sneakers release date, I have no clue on that. Just the 3rd and the 30th is all I got for right now. But Slam Jam and Nike coming back again with another sneaker. The colorway isn't too crazy, but the shoe itself is not bad at all. Now there was two other dope pair of Forces that I saw this week. First up being the 01 Co-JP pair of Wheat Air Forces returning for the first time in 19 years. And these are going to be dropping on October 8th for $130 retail. Now, when they did the Flax Air Force Ones, they dropped them over and over and over and over again until everyone had a pair of Flaxes as far as the Air Force One High and I believe the logos. This wheat is a different story entirely. At this point, most of, if not all things with that Co-JP tag on it are going to sell out. Now, as far as resale goes on these, I mean, I feel like only a particular niche of people is going to want this shoe. So I don't think it's going to be too crazy. But if you dig them again, October 8th is going to be your day. And also we had this Air Force One label maker. Now, the cool thing about this shoe is that it emulates the original pair from 1982, or an original pair of 1982 Air Force One highs, down to kind of like that aged look with the yellow pieces on the leather, even the extra embroidery on that mid panel too. So I thought that was cool. I could have done without the Air Force One label piece on the back, but it is there and it really, you know, it doesn't really bother me. Y'all know I like my Forces. Those are just two dope pairs, so wanted to make sure I mention them in this week's list. Okay, so we are finally here. It is finally time to get into this week's Basta of the week. I don't know if some of y'all are ready. A lot of y'all sent this shoe into me this week, and y'all were right, bro. This had to be the Basta of the week. And, you know, without further ado,
somebody did this.
The Grounds Spike sneaker. And everyone has been saying if Bowser had a sneaker, this would be it. And I feel like that is 100% accurate. Now, if you are looking to purchase these trash ass basura ass shits right here, they're gonna cost you $977. It will cost you a rack to walk around with the Bowser 12s on, and someone called them the Bowser 12s too. And yes, this is from my high fashion guys out there. This is a high fashion designer. It's almost like a bowling shoe, and then they took a Vapor Max sole and pumped them shits up so much, like right before it exploded, and then they were like, nah, this ain't enough. We need something else. Someone said spikes, and now we are here. So salutes to everyone that tagged me in this Basta of the week. I appreciate y'all. And listen, if you could describe this shoe again in 3 words, let me know down below. That is all the Basta for this week. I didn't want to take too much time. I mean, I felt like this shoe this itself is on another power level of Basta, and I felt like it by itself could hold up this week's Basta sneaker list, and I feel like that's what they did. Now I'm done talking about the Bowser 12, so can we get this shit off the screen and let's go ahead and get back to the heat, bruh, because we got some interesting stuff to talk about. Up first, we actually got another brand new New Balance collab. Now this is between Salehi Benbury and New Balance. And Salehi, if you don't know who that is, he is the VP of men's footwear at Versace. And this collab is on the New Balance 202R, inspired by the Antelope Canyons. Very, very orange pair of sneakers right here. And the first thing that popped out to me on this pair, the suede. the hairy suede is on point. Now the release date and retail for these should be October 23rd for $150. And I already see the hype is already there for this sneaker. From the colorway to the materials, I mean, the shoe just, it's a good looking shoe. I mean, look at it. I really feel like this shoe right here speaks for itself, and it's a New Balance collab. Y'all see how these New Balance collabs have been going. I don't know how limited this one's gonna be, but they've been pretty limited so far this year. We also got another update this week on that sale pair of Off-White Air Jordan 5s. And right now that rumored release date should be October 24th. And as y'all can see, we even have some more pictures of the shoe on feet. So I do think that we are getting very, very close to these sale 5s dropping. And if they don't drop this month in October, again, the rumored release date is the 24th. I think we will see them at least by Black Friday in November. One shoe I have been waiting on some more info on is this Pegasus Vaporfly. We've seen this one way earlier on this year, and we haven't even got any type of expected release date. All we keep seeing is different colorways. And this week we got 2 more colorways. Now I've seen these on ATF, and you guys can see one is this brown, black, blue, white in colorway, and as well as this beige, black and white. And both of them I dig. Both of them I like. A Nike, Khaki. I'm waiting on the release date. All I'm waiting for you to say is go, and I'm going to be on it. Now these 2 colorways I'm assuming are going to be the ones for next year in 2021. I believe those original 4 that we saw should be dropping this year in 2020. But again, we still do not even have a expected release date. I am waiting. I want a pair. I know some of y'all think they're Basta, but they're just ugly enough for me. Another sneaker that I've been waiting on is the cool gray Air Jordan 3. And I feel like this is another shoe just like the Lightning 4s that every year they're supposed to be dropping. They're dropping here, they're dropping there, and then nothing happens. Well, blam! This week, this photo popped up of an Air Jordan 3 cool gray being made, and I believe the suspected release date is February 17th, if I'm not mistaken. Now, I'm not going to take this as 100% confirmation that they are on the way, but I will take it as 99% confirmation that this shoe is, in fact, finally going to be releasing next year, or retroing next year. Now, for the last story of this week, we got a pretty interesting one. Another on-purpose leak, I would assume, but it comes via Young Thug and Travis Scott. Young Thug takes a video of Travis Scott and what's on his feet? A reverse pair of Travis Scott Air Jordan 1s. Now, as y'all can see, they are pretty similar to this original pair right here. And I do like this colorway better than this new one. Now, does that mean if they drop, am I going to try to cop? Of course, I'm going to try to cop a pair. I would love to have a pair for retail because I definitely did not pay retail for this pair right here. And I feel like I seen somewhere someone like tossed up a date of March next year for this shoe coming out. Right now, listen, right now the shoe is a sample. It's friends and family. No real info. It could be a yellow Travis Scott Air Jordan kind of situation with these. And y'all know I still want my Travis Scott 6s. I still want those yellow Travis Scott 6s. But this one just popped up, and you guys let me know, do you like this alternate or kind of like reverse pair, or do you like the OG right here? And as of right now, next year we could be getting this one and that new pair of 6s. But listen, man, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you drop a like on this bit and let me know, did you guys copy anything this week down below? If you didn't, that is okay. Remember, keep your money in the pockets is always a good option. Salute to everybody that copped off the brand new sample drop. But listen, man, I need to go ahead and get up out of here. So much love to all the fam, followers, and of course supporters. You guys can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, SoundCloud, Twitch. The Twitch is BulletRC, by the way. Here, there, blessed by, of course, BulletRC. And I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. I need to get out of here. I need to edit. Much love. New videos on the way. Peace.
If you come here trying to take some, there's a lot more where that came from, and it really ain't no thing. I got some up here in this thing. I just dropped the jig in my Red Bull, and it really gave me wings. Yeah, up and away. Y'all should have seen this shit come